It was not the devil that killed Jesus. It was not the Roman army. They were not the ones that killed Jesus. He was the one that did what? That laid down his life. He said, no man taketh it from me, because I lay it down of myself. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This is the commandment I have received of my Father. That was why when Pilate was boasting that you know that I have the right to kill you and I have the right to save your life, and Jesus told him, you have no right. Oh, thank God for Jesus. You have no right, because your hour has come. That's why you are doing what you are doing. But if it is right, you don't have right. In one of the instances, he said, don't you know that I have power to ask God to send legions of angels? But I must fulfill prophecy. He laid down his life. You must be ready to lay down your life for the gospel. You must be ready to lay this gospel that we are preaching today. A lot of people lay down their lives for this gospel. I did church history in school. A lot of people, the apostles of Jesus Christ, aside from Jesus, that was why when Jesus told them, he said, can you drink the cup that I'm ready to drink? He said, yes, you will actually drink it, but it is in the hands of my Father to decide who sits on the right hand or who sits on the left hand in heaven. They drank it, they died. Look at the way the apostles died. Thomas was skinned alive in India. They skinned him alive in India. Peter was crucified outside down. Others were thrown to animals. John the Beloved they carried him in a cauldron of oil, very big pot of oil, and fried him like meat, like chicken. They fried him and fried him. After a long while, they came back and saw the man still breathing. They brought him out of the pot of oil. They said, this man is a wizard. And took him to the island of Patmos and threw him there to die. And he said, I was in the island of Patmos and in the spirit, and the Lord appeared unto me. It was there that the book of Revelation was given to him, at the island of Patmos. These men gave their life for the gospel. But look at the church today. Many lives, even our church fathers, paid dearly with their lives to secure this gospel. But look at today. People find it difficult to go to church. We have a lot of people today in their houses. Why didn't they come to church? They are celebrating Easter Sunday. But they don't know that they are supposed to come and praise and worship him. That was what we came to do here on Friday. People find it difficult to evangelize. People find it difficult to bring out their resources for the gospel. Others give their lives for it. But the church of today, all we want is prosperity. Oh, I preach to people that ask me, if I come to church, how much will you give me? If you promise to give me money, I will come to church. Everything has boiled down to money, while others pay with their blood. When the gospel was brought to Nigeria, to Africa, some of these white men sacrificed their lives. Are you understanding me? Sacrificed them. Many of them came. Mary Sileso, what's that man's name? Alexander, what's that his name? He was eating corn in Africa. He was eating dry corn until he lost all his teeth. When he died, they wanted to carry his corpse. He said they should bury his heart in Africa. They left all their pleasure to come into this forest to preach the gospel to people. They brought development to African nations. But today, we play with the gospel that cost Jesus his blood. I get amazed to hear that pastors go to collect charm from a witch doctor to come and do what kind of work? Pastoral work? Pastors go to join occultic society, to join marine society, to get charms, to get oil, to get rings, to come and do what? Work for who? They want to be relevant. They want to drive big cars. They want to have influence. Nonsense. 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 The greatness of a man of God is determined by Jesus in heaven, not on earth here. Forget about all this popularity on earth. It means nothing in heaven. Jesus said, anything that is highly celebrated on earth is an abomination to God in heaven. Please, let us sacrifice for the gospel. He came as a sacrificial lamb. He laid down his life for this gospel. Let us do same.